When we took on this challenge of retail transformation as one of the trial shops, we 100% knew it was our responsibility to make it work, not only for our shop, but for all 36.
We've truly felt like we've been listened to, and that's felt quite different for us as a business.
Stores are so different in terms of layout. Anything we can do to make it easier for our customers or for our partners to do their jobs by having similar processes in place is only going to be a positive.
We've kind of brought it down to the basics rather than a head office perception of the basics.
This time it was a whole fresh approach. Actually, let's start in the stores, let's collect the data, collect the evidence, and then make the decisions based on that.
Even when in store we've had trials that we've seen that haven't worked for whatever reason, we've known that that feedback's been taken on board.
We've had a number of partners that have been data collecting over the last 3 months. When that data has been presented back, it's been a bit of an eye-opening moment for partners.
The data has shown some really, really good statistics about where our customers need us and where we're maybe not. We've got a till point here. Just by not manning it first thing in the morning, it's giving partners an opportunity to do something somewhere else. But what we've got is partners nearby. Time goes quicker because you're actually actively doing something rather than just killing an hour on a till with no customers.
There are two types of fashion picks to be done. One is the RFID. There are certain brands that are SOR products. They're done on sales history from a week ago, and the SOR picking is a lot slower than it is on the RFID. They're trying to bring in systems to improve that. I'm scrolling down on the screen to look for the little orange square there, which is not on the floor. At the moment we pick twice a day, so we're getting the delivery out within the same day, whereas previously we weren't getting it out till 24 hours later, sometimes a bit later. And also improve our availability to our customer, and that's, it's gone up 5%, so from 90% to 95% availability on our shop floor. We used to, from the shop floor, come and get the hangers, then you've got to come all the way back down again and then count more hangers. So it's so much easier and time efficient to do it up here.
Well, we used to just take it out the bins, just take one item out or a couple of items out and then walk round to the relevant area, put it on the shelf there and then come back. So with this you can just put it all on one shelf and then take it to the relevant area. It helps me a lot because I haven't got to carry so much items, and you can do it in a matter of 10 minutes or so.
So we've actually looked at collaborative working between operations and VM partners. What we found was with ops partners working with VM is that they had never looked at stuff in that way before. This table was actually sat in the middle of the mat and we had a gondola set in front of it, and what that actually did is the gondola in front blocked the table and then the table blocked the wall. So all the beautiful product that we wanted to show was actually being blocked by the fixturing. The first week that we launched our swim shop, we actually traded up on previous year and actually we were up on the business.
Before it was when you find a ticket, you just order it. So throughout the day, I would order some tickets and then my colleague would find the same ticket and he'll order the ticket. And by 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, there'll be a pile of tickets on our desk waiting to come out. So now we have a sweep in the morning and Ops does it just before we start at 9. And then we check it and then we do another check at 4 o'clock for the next day. There's only 2 lots of printing instead of 20, 30 prints a day. And Ops normally has done 90% of it by the time we come in at 9 o'clock.
So we went from missing tickets 147 to within a couple of days of doing a new process to it being down to 11 missing tickets and 2 missing tickets.
On the shop floor, the biggest thing we've had has been the headsets. Whether it's as a leadership team communicating about important things, whether our selling partners are communicating across the floor or at a category level, and we can also communicate with different teams within the same store. We've also got a range of apps that have recently been released on our partner devices. This is the Recovery Replenishment app. All I need to do is choose a category that I'm going to be replenishing in, and it will bring up a range of photos about how that area should look from a VM perspective and from a replenishment perspective as well. That gondola there is just here, and what this will enable the team to do is make sure that they follow the consistent standards set by VM, make sure that they know exactly what and where they need to replenish. and it means that not everybody needs to be a VM specialist to be able to make sure that the area they're responsible for looks up to trade.
I don't think anything we have done has been revolutionary. It's basically stripping a lot of stuff back. But in some ways, it's given us a license to do that, because I think we've created a culture over the years where we've just done things because we've always done things that way.
We've filled out forms, we've done trials, we've fed back, and I promise you, the changes that you will see in your shops are properly co-created by partners.
A lot of the stuff we do will touch all of the branches. So in terms of our stock management, our ticketing, our VM trials, our selling trials, they're all part of the DNA of how a John Lewis store operates.
We're absolutely responding to customers quicker than we ever had, and actually at 10 o'clock, which is when the shop opens, we are much readier for trade. The ticketing standards are much better, and the accuracy of our gap fills, our product on the shop floor, is the highest it's ever been.